Hi, welcome to Coding Tricks. In this video, we'll see delegate and types of delegates and event and the relationship between delegate and event. Okay, to discuss this topic, let me open my Visual Studio. I have Visual Studio 2019 in my machine. So I have opened Visual Studio 2019 and I'm selecting a console application. So I have pressed create new project. Here I'm selecting console application, simple .NET Core console application. So I'll press next button and I'll give name of the console application, and I will also select the location where this particular console application to be saved. I have selected the path, and after that I'll just click create button. This will create my console application. Yeah, my console application is created. So before going into the code, we'll see what is delegate. So delegate is a simple function pointer in C++. So that means delegate holds address of a method. Delegate holds a method, and we have different types of delegates. We have multicast delegate, and to trigger events, we need to have a delegate in C sharp. So by using delegates, we will trigger events. Okay. So as per the definition, I will create a delegate. So to create a delegate, we have a keyword in C sharp, that is delegate. Okay, after that I need to give return type of the delegate. So I'm creating a simple void delegate, and name of the delegate I'll give as my delegate, and it accepts two parameters, int a and int b. Okay, after that I will create a method reference to this delegate. So my delegate is the name of the delegate, and I'll give delegate 1. Okay, and this delegate should accept a function with two parameters. I have created an anonymous method, and that I have assigned to this delegate. Okay, and this delegate will not return anything, but I will try to print the value of the past value. Okay, so this is a simple delegate. I have created it. In this delegate, I have declared the delegate. I have mentioned the return type and also the delegate signature, and this is the name of the delegate. After that, I have created a delegate reference, and I have passed the method. So here I have declared anonymous method. Instead, we can pass a simple method as well. So as per the definition, delegate is holding address of a method. So method, it is holding. So I have declared a method, and that is anonymous method, and which takes two parameters, and I have assigned that to a delegate. Okay, this is a simple delegate. To call the delegate, we just have to and pass the parameters. That's all. If you call this and if you run the application, you will see the output. Let me run. See, you're seeing the output as 3. The delegate is invoked and it is holding a method, and that method is having this particular signature. And finally, when I pass parameters to the delegate, and as per the logic, it is printed the output. Okay, so this is a simple delegate, and we will see what is multicast delegate. So multicast delegate is very simple. So we can combine delegates. So the advantage of having multicast delegate is, if you have 2 3 delegates assigned to a single delegate, when you invoke that particular single delegate, it will internally call all the assigned delegates. Okay, so that is the multicast delegate purpose. So if you want to invoke multiple delegates at one time, you can go with a multicast delegate. Okay, so I will create a simple delegate. I've just named it as 3. Okay, let me create another delegate 2, and this will also give 2 parameters. So I have already declared a delegate 1, and I have another delegate 2. Okay, now I will combine these 2 delegates with a third delegate. Okay, so these are the operations are allowed in multicast delegate. You can have plus and you can have minus. So I will explain what is the significance of minus and plus. So if you have plus, so this particular delegate is holding address of 2 methods, dl1 and dl2. Okay, so if I invoke this particular delegate, it will call all the delegates which are created here. So you can see delegate 1 and delegate 2. So these 2 delegates are assigned to a delegate 3. So this particular delegate is holding 2 delegates. So when I invoke a particular delegate, it will call these 2 delegates. So to see that, I will put breakpoint here and here, and let me run the demo. Okay, so breakpoint hit, so it is executed the first delegate. Okay, you can see I have passed 2 values, 1 and 2. Okay, 2, the total output is 3. Okay, it is executed. Since I have called the delegate again, so it is called the 2 times. Okay, next it has come to here. So if you see it, the output has displayed 3 times, because I have declared the delegate and I have called the first time delegate with these 2 parameters, and after that I have declared a delegate, but that delegate I have multicasted with another delegate 3, so with a symbol plus symbol. So if I invoke the third delegate, the holding delegate has called these 2 delegates and given the output. Okay, so this is simple multicast delegate, but here the allowed operations are plus. So for example, if I give another operator, arithmetic operator star, it will not allow. It will say that this particular cannot be applied. So multicast delegate, you can apply only plus symbol and minus symbol. Suppose if I give this symbol also, it will not allow, but it will allow this particular symbol. That means if you declare a minus on two delegates, so it will only call the first delegate and it will not call the other delegate. So we'll just see. So for time being, I'll comment this particular thing. So I'm running my application. If you see it, it is called only once and it is called only the delegate one, and it is not called the delegate two since I have applied minus operation. So in the multicast delegate, only these two things are allowed, plus and minus. So this is a simple multicast delegate. And we'll see event. What is event? Event is actually combined with a delegate. The simple definition of event is the event is combined with a delegate. With the help of delegate, it will call a event method. Okay, so I will create another event. I'll create a event, and I will name. I have already declared a delegate, so the delegate is, I have given this delegate, and I will give the name of the event as event name. Okay, so this is the simple signature of declaring a delegate: event, name of the delegate, and event name. So I have combined now event with delegate and I have given a name. So for example, if I want to subscribe this particular event, I need to use something like this: my event. I can have name of the event, my event. After that, I need to press plus, and automatically it will give me option to create a function. So I'll just press tab. So once I press the tab button, it is automatically binded my delegate. Automatically it is binded my delegate. Okay, so I need to have a static variable since I'm calling in a main method. This is a simple example, so I need to declare with a static. So once I declare the static, so the event I have registered here. So event I registered with a function. So when this particular event meets, automatically this function will be, this method will be called. Okay, so for us a well-known delegate is event delegate in .NET framework. So I will show you that. I just named it as event delegate. So normally our click functions are having event delegates, and which takes two parameters: object center and event tags. Okay, so I have to provide here event delegate, and I will name it as click event. Okay, so I have created a delegate and I have attached that delegate to a event. Okay, so this particular click event I will attach it here. Okay, the classic example of an event delegate is, for example, you have a parent control. Inside the parent control you have a child control. So when you invoke a method or function in the child control, that particular event has to be bubbled up to parent. So in that case you will declare a delegate in the child control, and also you will create an event. That event you will invoke when a particular event has occurred in the child, and that event will be subscribed in the parent control. So when the child invokes a particular event, that event will be bubbled up to parent element as well. So a classic example you can use in user controls. So in ASP.NET user controls, you can have a parent page. Inside the parent page you can have a child user control. Inside the user control, if you have a button, when you click on the button, if you want to invoke that button event to parent control, you need to follow this particular architecture. The same architecture you need to follow. You need to declare an event delegate because the click event takes object sender and event args, and that particular delegate has to be attached with an event that can be a user defined event. And once this event is declared, that event will be called inside, the event will be invoked inside a child function. So for example, in my child control, I will have something like this. I will write a processing logic related to the child control. Inside this child control, I will call my event with the parameters. Okay, so after that, this is my child control. Assume that this is my child control, and I will have a parent control. Inside the parent control, I will create let me declare a simple method. Inside this method, I will create object to program class. And this is the event I have subscribed here, so you can see it. So let me declare this as public. And I will remove the static keyword. So I'm seeing some error here because I have not declared delegate as public, so that is the reason it is showing me that message. So I have declared that public. Now the error has gone. So now this event I will access via my object. You can see it here, click event, and if you observe it, you can see this symbol, event symbol. So after that, it is plus equal to, and this will give me click event. So once I clicked, so this event will be triggered. So when I execute a particular child control, the child control, when I press a click button, the click button will invoke this click event, and this click event will be bubbled up to the parent control since I have placed that child control inside this parent. So, and I have also attached the event. So this particular event will be bubbled up to parent, and parent will execute this particular method. Okay, so in the next video I will show you how this works in real time ASP.NET web application. Okay, thank you, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe. Thank you.